to West Street.
Alright, well, what I'm doing is pulling out of the KOA in Kent, Washington, and if you guys ask, like, how badly the engine sort of runs away a little bit type of thing as you get pulling. So, what I plan to do here is just record this first little bit so you guys can kind of hear, especially since I'm going to be limited to about 40, which means it's going to be really hard getting her to lock up. So we're pulling up a hill here, and I'm about 14,000 all out here, so really got to watch that tail end because it's a little long. But you can hear I'm not locked up, I'm just revving basically and pulling. We're in third now at 30 with tow haul on, and fourth torque converter locked at 35. I do have the
0.3 miles ahead, turn left on Washington 181 north.
Wrong lane, of course.
Now, turn left on Washington 181 north.
One of the problems with the ALK truck nav that you're hearing is it doesn't know any of the local street names. It does know about overheight, overweight, etc., but it does not know your normal street names. So I really prefer either Google Maps or my TomTom for navigation, just because it'll tell you like what said there 181. Well, it's not 181, it's 68th Avenue South. And it also has no lane navigation. TomTom has lane navigation. Unfortunately, a TomTom also has no freaking clue how big you are, so it'll send you down weird spots. Although it's good about not trying for U-turns or anything funny like that. Take the middle lane here just because I'm not sure where I'm going to need to be right or left or what coming up. I'm really pushing on about half throttle there. That's the red line. And that's third gear, torque converter locked. And fourth gear. A little rough because of the tow haul. Again, that's way faster than I would usually tend to accelerate. I'm just kind of trying to show you guys what she's going to sound like when the torque converter's all slipped and whatnot. And I am, like I said, I am pretty heavy. I'm 14 all up, give or take a little bit. I don't have water, but I got my Harley and both the gas tanks back there are full, so that's 30 something plus 18, so like 48, 50 gallons of gasoline in the generator and that. No water. Just finished re-winterizing there at the campground before I left, so. Right now the truck is also trying to regen, which makes it run a little funny, but you can't really hear that over the camera. That's the torque converter locking up, third gear, fourth gear with torque converter locked. Shift there, so speed limit's 50, but I am wide. I have to be real careful about where I am in the lane from here, because otherwise I'll run somebody down. And my I-405 north is going to be a left turn a couple miles, so I'm going to be setting up for this left turn like right now.
2.0 miles ahead. Turn left on ramp to I-405 north.
It's 45 through here and I'm doing 40. So again, tow haul is on. H&S is actually set on mild. I probably should turn it down. Just keep my ATVs in check while I'm in town here. Torque converter just unlocked. Sort of confusion up ahead there. Very close to that. Alright, now I'm gonna get my blinker on because I can see I got room. Accelerating pretty good here. I can't give you a reliable EGT reading because again, I'm in regen, so my downstream's 1,000 degrees and my turbo's 780, so which is close to what it should be, but it's on the high side. Got water coming out of my freaking water heater right now.
1.0 mile ahead. Turn left on ramp to I-405 north.
And yes, it's saying turn left, but I am keeping an eye out for signs because it's been wrong once or twice out here. TomTom's also set up right beside that GoPro that's recording this, so I'm kind of watching it, but it doesn't have an active destination, so it's not hyping up or anything. I'm not going to get two conflicting pieces of information. 40 through here. It looks like our ALK nav is going to be right. Nobody wants to pass me because I'm so dang wide through here. It's kind of funny.
0.3 miles ahead. Turn left on ramp to I-405 north. Turn left on ramp to I-405 north.
It's going to change on me before I even got to it. I can't take these corners very fast because I'll kind of roll this freaking thing. Ooh, there we go. Wondering where my trailer brakes were for a minute there. I'm probably cold and or a little bit rusty from sitting for over a week. This is going to suck. Ugly little corner there. Gotta go around this loop and then get up and hope somebody lets me in. Kind of a lot of biggest vehicles will have to apply. very wide. I had to put her back in the 6th gear there, and turn on the cruise probably. Just again, like I said, because it's a little bit better than me. Holding her at a speed with the gearing. That's about maximum power right there, 16, 18 PSI on the boost. Now it's backed off.
1.0 miles ahead. Stay on I-405 north as Washington 900 splits off.
You can really hear the difference in tone when she's pulling and she's not. Even if you're not watching the EGTs and the gauges and that boost. You can hear it further. And this is a stock exhaust system. Lost a little bit of speed there just because I'm staying in 6th gear. Way over there. Stop talking, start driving a little more. Wide shoulder, super alright.
0.3 miles ahead. Stay on I-405 north as Washington 900 splits off. Now, stay on I-405 north as Washington 900 splits off.
By far, the map information seems to be the best on the TomTom. And those exit numbers, it tends to know local street names and stuff, gives you lots of good information. But, like I said, it doesn't have a concept of what your weight is. I am pulling 58 miles an hour, 6th gear up this grade. Pretty close to what we can do because we are losing speed a little bit. And there she is. She went all the way down to 4th gear. I'm gonna lock it out of 6th gear, like I said. I should have done anyway. Downhill here. I've been fighting an issue. The H&S software here at 6.8.30. I do not have exhaust brake when I'm on cruise. And I sent them an email and they said, you know, we want to talk to you about it, we want to figure out what's going on, which is great, but I have not had time to call them during their normal business hours to work with them on it. So I kind of have to watch it because it will gear down, but it will never actually get on the exhaust brake when the cruise is on. I actually have to cancel the cruise if I feel like it's starting to run away a little bit when it should be kicking on the exhaust brake and gearing down. But that's kind of it. Just wanted to show you guys, there's a bunch of people that ask, towing heavier with these automatics, sort of what happens. My trans temp is up a little bit, 136. Again, a little bit. It's not elevated by any sense of the means, and that's just because of those gear shifts there that I did. And getting warmed up with pulling. But the motor was all the way warmed up, the rear end was pretty warmed up because I just taken her on. I just canceled the cruise because, again, no exhaust brake, and then these idiots are barely doing 45. 45, 50, so taking as long as I am, I'm kind of stuck here behind you, so that's it, guys. Hope enjoy the rest of a little bit of this trip. I'll probably keep this recording until I 900 on the first one. So for anyone worried about high EGTs, if you're below 900, 950 on the first factory, you're probably fine.
1.0 mile ahead, take exit 11 to I-19 East.
Stick in the right lane here, just 'cause I'm pretty sure it's not me. Down there because I was getting over. I had more than enough power to hold it.
11 to I-19 East. Now, keep right. Take your half out the middle. Just about swap paint. I mean, he just started to wander over as I started to get around in there. That's the bug elm squash there. It's in behind me. Gone back to change the wire again. While ago when I was backing up to get out of here, it wasn't changing the water.
now. Long-term average says 11.5, but it's showing on the sliding bar about 18 to 22. It'll zero out in a second here when we start going up this little hill, this little rise ahead of us. But flatbed roller skate on my right going around me. truck's not even really